I know what you're thinking. Sam, you've done it again. I've just been handed the keys to this 72 plate Defender V8 110 straight from the main dealers. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? I'm really starting to like these, which might be, it might sit well with some of you, it might not. But these are the changing times. We've got to keep up with the times. And it's a V8, supercharged, 525 PS or 518 brake. So much torque. It's I've crawled down here 80 miles. It's a real beauty. It's got that new car smell, and it's a privilege to be working on this. And I want to make sure that everything we do to this car, we're making it better, right? We've got a slew of parts that we've had delivered, we've ordered. This is going to be great. You're going to love this one. We're going to love this one. Let's have a look at the car. I must admit, I'm not too keen on some of the lines of the car. And that's what we're here to do today in this video. We bring to you, you have your feet up on the sofa, maybe you got a cool drink, maybe you're tucking into a meal. This is going to be a great video. I can feel it. I've got that taste. Now some of the lines, i.e. the front bumper, they don't give it that muscle of a V8. You wouldn't particularly know that this is a V8. And so we're going to be changing all that. We're going to be making this thing look aggressive, sound aggressive, amongst a variety of other goods. But this is going to be fantastic. Anyway, enough babbling. Let's get on with it.
Sam, let's grab lunch.
I don't have time today, Dan. But luckily, that's when today's video sponsor comes in, which is YFood. Now, YFood is a complete, ready-to-drink balanced meal. It's not a diet or a protein shake. It's got 26 vitamins and minerals, and it's high in protein and fibre. Now, it is also lactose and gluten-free, and they've got a great range of flavours.
Hey, can I have one of those?
That's actually really good. That's so good.
So guys, I missed breakfast this morning, but I made sure that I grabbed my YFood. Perfect for on the go. If you use my banner below, you'll get 10% discount. Thank you, YFood. Let's get back on with the video. Into a new Defender, and it's got all the little plastic clips which are Range Rover territory, and it's trying not to break them, which is extremely difficult. What is it? Oh!
Easy.
No broken clips.
Wasn't scared. Out of place at the moment.
Yeah, but bit by bit.
Yeah,
bit by
hopefully
bit. Okay guys, so it's the next day, and yesterday it's starting to look better, isn't it? We've got the spoiler mounted, we've got that front splitter kit on those, I don't even know what they're called, eyebrows, canards?
Canards.
I keep calling them canards, but they're like the carbon fibre scoop off the bumper.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've added some aggression to the car and it's looking great. And as you can see behind me, we've just had, what was his name? Ollie from SE Tyres. He was a really good chap. And he's done an excellent job. And he's fitted up our new Kahn wheels onto our original tyres because they're brand spanking new. There's no real need to replace them just yet. I would like something a bit more aggressive, but it can be done later down the line. They look unbelievable. They look so good. It's definitely giving that more factory look. We've got the Land Rover sensors back in there. It's that kind of matte black because the other one's like a satin silver. So they look really fitting. It's looking really good. And we're excited to fit them to the car, but we're going to take this opportunity to pull the exhaust off now, and that'll be the last thing we put on. So I'm going to put Leon on a time lapse. He's going to remove the catback exhaust system that's currently fitted. It's huge, and the Miltech system we've got, there's nothing to it. There's nothing to it, is there? There's nothing there. So it's going to be sounding really loud. I'm excited to see these fitted, but first, let's get the exhaust done.
Why are you looking at that?
Make a life for myself. 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 Make a life for myself.
Hey guys, so we've completed the installation, Leon's completed the installation, and we're ready to start. And this is going to be sounding absolutely incredible. We're hoping it sounds a little bit like the old SVRs, which were notoriously louder. And, oh, this is going to be what a supercharged 72 plate Defender 110 V8 sounds like. Enjoy. Here we go. Go on, go.
Yes! Oh my god!
Holy hell!
That is loud! Oh my goodness! Yes! Woo! Now that. Oh, that is good.
Not bad idle. That sounds so good.
Sounds better than the old SVR.
Yeah, that sounds
The
absolutely
old
incredible.
SVR.
I can't wait to hear it go up the road. Wheels on next, but it's home time. But we'll be in tomorrow doing some wiring for the light bar on the roof. Put the wheels on, and then it side steps, and we can take this thing out for its very first cruise. One more time, one more. Oh my goodness! That sounds incredibly good. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this so far. We're absolutely loving this new beast in the shop. And see you guys in the morning. So guys, it's the next morning and I can still hear that exhaust in my head. It's just incredibly loud and it sounds amazing. And I can't wait to take this thing out on the road and have a real listen to that exhaust. There's a few things to do before that though. We want to put our side steps on. We want to try and do it on the ramp because obviously we have more room rather than crawling on the floor. So we're going to try and do that. We've also got our roof bar light pod to go on and we're going to wire that up as well. And of course we've got our wheels we had fitted up yesterday which look absolutely insane. Again, still keeping the OEM look though, so they look really cool. But today's going to be interesting because hopefully it might be done. Actually, it might be done. Who knows? Oh no, we've got some window tints to do anyway, but it should be looking externally. We should have finished the package and it should sound just like yesterday. But let's get straight to it, get started.
I think it was easier on the floor, I think. Okay. Last time we did it.
Wheels?
Wheels? Yeah, wheels. Wheels.
All right, let's get the wheels on. So the car's stuck on the ramp because the suspension's gone down and this is going to be a first cold start of the morning. Matt's never heard it, so here we go. You ready?
Oh yeah, go
Sure?
on. Yeah.
No, it's not. So guys, it's the next day and you've just seen us mount up those side steps. Now the side steps look absolutely perfect on this car. They just give it that sort of low look that we're going for. Just sort of finish off the side trims, and obviously then getting in and out of the car makes it much easier. We've got a super OEM step. They look really neat and tidy, and it's using all the factory mounts and all that kind of good stuff. So they're all done nice and cool. Now one thing I want to show you guys is the light bar setup, and we have actually finished up the installation to this. I just want to walk you through how we've done this. This is the first one we've installed, but I think we've done a really good job of it, and Matt and Leon have done some really cool little tricks here to make this thing look super factory, and I don't believe anyone else would have done it the way that we've done it. So come and take a look. So the wire exits the light pod, obviously the light pod's here, mounted up here. The bonding agent should be dry. Now the loom comes up here, and there's literally a section here where it's braided, and this is the only part that will be on show of the vehicle. You can't tuck it underneath here because this is a bonded roof skin, so I did want to actually tuck it underneath there, but it would actually damage the wiring or potentially the vehicle. So we're going to have a little section of wiring here on show, but I don't think it looks too intrusive or too kind of unfactory considering the utilitarian style of this vehicle. I don't think it's too obtrusive or offensive. It then disappears underneath the A-pillar trim. We pop this off carefully, and we've hid it all behind all the windproof trimming, so it's not going to whistle, it's not going to make any kind of weird noises. The trim's back on fine. You cannot see the wiring at all the way through to the bonnet. And even underneath the bonnet, this is super cool. I don't even think, if I don't tell you where it is, you'll never see it, which is the best thing. So the wiring comes right down here underneath the wing. It then disappears underneath the scuttle here. It exits here in some factory braiding, and the original Land Rover braiding here is exact. So this is the original Land Rover nylon braid, and then this is our nylon braid here. This is an inline fuse here, and then there's an original blanking plug which goes onto this, which would have been for like an auxiliary connection or something like that. That plugs into how you're going to jump start the vehicle. Now this was Leon's idea, but we have modified this plug and used the genuine connector, modified it with a spade terminal, come out of it, earthed on the block here, got the power from this relay block, and then hidden a relay all behind here. So there's no wiring on show, and any wiring that is on show, you would never notice in the engine bay. It looks all factory, it's all serviceable. Amazing job there. And then obviously you want to see the lights working. So on the right hand side, we've got a little rocker switch on one of these two trims. We didn't want to modify the dash on this one because obviously it's a brand spanking new vehicle. We wanted to use like a little panel that we could, if all went wrong, we could change it out. Just a little panel down here, flick that on, and you can see the night sky. But I'm interested to see this tape peeled off. We'll take off the tape and see what we've done. So guys, what a journey. I feel like we've been here before. At the start of the video, this is where we started it. And it looks totally different, but equally very smart and subtle OEM features, this one. I think we've got rid of that curvature front end, which I think I had a couple of queries with the lines of Land Rovers of this particular Defender. Too much of a rounded front bumper. It had the same exact bumper as a diesel. And obviously a V8 is a special edition, so you want it to look like a special edition. You want people to instantly recognise that it is a bit of a special edition. So we have the splitter kit on the front and the front eyebrows, canards, I keep calling them it. Correct me in the comments, I'm unsure, I'm sure some of you guys will know. They just give it a bit more of an angular look and a bit more aggression to the bumper. Obviously our roof light bar, I think that makes a big difference. I was apprehensive to do with that, to put that on, because the roof slopes so far down for aerodynamics that it gives it a little bit of a soft SUV look, and I think this just gives it a bit more of that utilitarian aggression, which we know and expect for a Defender. It looks great. I know that some of you aren't going to like it. I've already received a bit of hate on Instagram. I think I've done a great job of it. I like these. Again, I was a little bit apprehensive of putting on the big bonnet vents. It did come with a checker plate, which is very Defender-ish, but they were plastic, which is a bit weird. And I can't ever imagine standing on this, at least not for a couple of years, and scratching up all this brand new paint. It is brand new. You're not going to be climbing on them. You're not even going to be leaning on it. So I think that gives it some nice muscle to the bonnet, you know, to show what we've got underneath, which is a supercharged V8. The wheels, I think they give it just a nice OEM. Again, the wheels that were on it previously were the 22-inch 5 spokes, which you can buy with on a diesel. And again, just a V8 should be, there should be some form of exclusivity, in my opinion, for the V8 editions, where you can't get that equipment on a diesel. Just my 2 pence, who am I? Coming round to the side, we give it some side steps. They just make a big difference, just actually in daily use of the vehicle, getting in and out makes it certainly easier. Same as one of the old Defenders. Makes a big difference being able to climb in and out. We did keep the original tyres. They're brand new. They can be changed later for a more aggressive style. I love the spoiler. It just sort of finished abruptly, much like the old Defender did, but it just didn't quite fly on this car. I think that's made a nice difference. And then obviously the Miltech exhaust, which we absolutely love the sound of. It sounds like a real V8 now. And it still retains the valves, so you can have an eco mode, dynamic program where they're a bit louder, and you can really hear the engine. And then obviously we went for the tinting. Full ghetto mode on this. You can't see anything out the windows or in. But there's so many cameras around the car. Of course you can see in the rearview mirror a little bit, but my goodness, they are dark. Looking super cool though. I think overall, yeah, I think we've just given it that little taste of what a V8 should be from the factory. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What did you think of us modifying or our first look of a Defender V8, especially a new Defender? I know you guys haven't seen these on the channel, we haven't touched them yet, so it's been a great project and a great learning curve with this one. I think my favourite part about it was the wiring that Matt and Leon did on the light bar there. Super neat and tidy, really OEM. But do let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and we'll see you guys next time.